Hello, hello. Welcome back to week 1 of FLV. Today we have 6Sendy versus NotWinning. We have pretty strong teams over here. 6Sendy having 2 Ascendants on their team. We have Happy Cool Gamer and Mommy Yoru. And then on NotWinning, also 2 Ascendants on their team. Doom and Bouncing Onel. I don't know if that name's cut off on the team marker or not. But that's a pretty interesting. I am joined today by my good associate Riot, my good friend, the guy that sent me $100 to get back on Valorant for a day,
I
which
did in
was
fact do that last night.
all right. So Riot, what do you think about this matchup going on right now?
I think this matchup's gonna be pretty decent. They do have some very strong players, but you never know what can happen. Someone might be burnt out on the other team from too much practice, or someone could be having a really good game. But I guess we're gonna see.
That is a really good point. To be honest, I haven't really seen a lot of people in 10 mans from either one of these teams. So, they might not be as burnt out as we think, right? But moving on to the map bans going on right now, we have 6Sendy's banning Abyss. We have NotWinning banning Bind. We have 6Sendy's banning Ascent. We have NotWinning banning Sunset. And 6Sendy's banning Corrode. That leaves Haven and Lotus as the last 2 maps. Which one do you think they're gonna pick, Riot?
If I'm being completely honest with you, I've seen a lot of Lotus gameplays from a lot of people, so they might go with that one.
That is a really good point. But personally, my favorite map is Lotus. So
Yeah, a lot of
I
people's favorite maps now is Lotus, just because a lot
it's
of the other good maps got taken out of the pool for this comp rotation.
that is true. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, oh, and now we have the ban NotWinning bans Haven, so it is gonna be a Lotus game. I am really, really excited to see how this is gonna go on. But once again, we have the captain of 6Sendy's, Setharon, a silver PR player. Um, hopefully they're gonna do some good things. And now we hear 6Sendy's chose to start on defense, which is gonna be a very interesting call by them. I wonder what kind of team comp they're gonna run. So hopefully we get the game started here somewhat soon, and then we can see what's gonna go on. Now looking over, I have heard a lot of things about Doom being an Ascendant player. He does have the M8 card on right now. Interesting choice of team to rep in his VCT Classic.
Yeah,
Um,
personally, I like Fnatic, but you know,
okay, Fnatic fanboy. I'm joking. I'm also a Fnatic fanboy. um, but yeah. So I have heard a lot of things about Doom, just through the grapevine. A very dominant player. I have yet to know what role he plays, to be honest, but I have heard that he is an incredibly dominant player on the fields. Especially when I was chatting to his team last night, was it? Yeah, I was chatting to Miko last night, and a lot of strong encouragement coming out of Miko. So it seems like we have some really, really, really good team chemistry going on for 6Sendy's here. Or sorry, for NotWinning. Oh lord. And then 6Sendy's. I have not heard much about them other than the Seth Rowan refuses to answer his DMs. Just joking. Love you, Seth Rowan. But yeah. What do you think about 6Sendy's? Right.
Um, so I also haven't really heard much about 6Sendy's. I do think that, if I'm being honest with you, I do think that they might have a couple rounds in them against Doom, because I haven't seen him on in the server very much.
All right. Game is starting now, so we're about to see some of the picks that are going on right now. So we have roll 6Sendy's on defense, NotWinning on attack. The insta-lock Vise on Lotus. Vise is a very dominant player, or a very dominant agent on
A lot of
Lotus.
hovering going on right now too.
Yeah, a lot of a lot of thinking coming out of 6Sendy's here. Seems like they're
Oh yeah.
putting Doom on the duelist. Most dominant player on duelist is a really smart idea. But on the other side, we have Sethrone hovering Jet, which, you know, being a silver PR player, honestly, silvers are really, really hard to predict, as we know
That
from our
is
comp
true.
games, right, Riot?
Oh yeah. Personally, I've been in silver lobbies for the past 2 months. I can never. I'm stuck there, and I'm going to be stuck there for a while because for some reason, no matter how much game sense I have, I'm never right about where someone's going to be hiding.
That is so true. So Sethrone does lock Jet. Happy Cool Gamer on the chamber. Seems like Code MX, you know, hovering Brim. Oh, back to the Omen. Doom locking
Oh, Doom
ISO
got
instead.
ISO.
Apples on Jet. Miko
Miko
on
on.
Omen. And then they lock Breach. I don't know. I might
Oh, we got
be.
Codemex on Omen too. Churros on Fade.
And, you know,
He's,
very
oh,
fitting. Mommy
we got
Yoru
two
picking
double
Yoru.
duelists.
So double duelist comp on both teams here. And then, you know, once again, circling back to the breach that we have from foreplay all day. You know, we might see a lot of util spam coming out on the attack here
If I'm not
from.
wrong, not winning is running double Enish. They got Vise and they got Breach.
Hey, I'm a little bit concerned from these comps coming out right now, because, you know, a lot of strong agents on the field right now. But as we're going into this, we see a full, you know, full util buy coming up from Bouncing on LeBron, or just for the sake of the stream, I'm gonna call him Bouncing. Then no sheriff spot other than from Apples, a plat PR player on the side of not winning. We might see some good ego swings coming out of this as we do jump into this first round. Insta flash coming out from the Vise. Mamiyoru does have a sneak play. The flash comes out, gets one on Doom. Foreplay all day does trade out on Mamiyoru. And then smokes are gonna come out from Miko here as we see the fast rotate all three players. No, never mind. Seems like we do have Setharon. Or Setharon, my apologies. Setharon coming in through CT. One
Miko
player.
with the plant.
No
That
charges.
is true, Vika with the plant. And we do have Bouncing lurking up to be into Waterfall now. Setharon and Churro both
One enemy
with their one.
remaining.
Bouncing does get his one on Churro. Codemex takes out Miko. Now it's just trying to stop the defuse from Setharon here. He does stop the defuse, but Codemex does get him out. Very strong start from 6Sendy's here. Code MX leading the team.
Few of them but Shields first round.
You know, I'm a strong believer in buying shields first round. You know, because
I am not. I think Shields first round is not exactly the best for the eco, but if you
Well,
win the round, it's really good, but it's not the best in the long run.
you do have a good point. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then again, also for some of the more prominent agents, we have a Sage and Omen buying util and that shield might be the key to a good win. So we do see the force come out from 6Sendy's here. We have a
Got
Bulldog, an Outlaw. Oh, Happy Cool Gamer gets the first blood on Miko. That means that not winning are not going to have smokes for the entirety of this round. They also did leave the bomb in a lobby.
Cool Gamer gets
And
that.
Doom gets
That's
two.
on five,
Churro
too.
and Setharon fall. Codemex does break the wall here. Goes at the blind, hoping to at least get one. Spots Doom. Doom gets the shield down. And misses every other shot, but foreplay all day is there to save Doom from impending Doom.
That's a good one right there.
2v3 situation.
One enemy remaining.
Mamiyoru gets taken out by Doom. What a shot that was. And now,
I don't
just
think they
holding
know
on.
that Chamber's lurking. Oh,
That's three.
That's one. Happy Cool Gamer is set for the ace right now. Does choose to reload with one in the chamber. He's going to clear all his
No pun
angles here,
intended.
but he doesn't know that he's just being held by Doom here from backside.
One
And
enemy
he peeks.
remaining.
He
Oh.
gets the fourth. And
They
Apples
can't win
shuts
with it.
him down. What an unfortunate series of events. Decides to trade out the Outlaw for the Bulldog that Apples was carrying.
You did in fact see that.
So now we do see a little bit of an eco struggle coming from 6Sendy's here, while not winning. Very fitting name for the fact that they just won that round. But not winning has a full buy, just Apples bonusing the Outlaw. And it does seem that we're going to go with a 2-1-2 split. Might see the Insta line come out from Miko here, but I guess not. Breach Stun comes out. They clear near breakable. Nobody's there. Totemex breaking the door, hoping to engage a fight. Who just got pulled in? Doom and Churro gets pulled in. Churro does fall to Doom, though. Doom does get his shield back up. Surprisingly, Totemex didn't take the chance to peek out and at least hold Doom's body. Full Happy Gamer on the flank. Doom gets out. Code MX bouncing gets out. Mami Yoru. Unfortunate here. Bouncing does
enemy
hold.
remaining.
Setharon gets the second kill of the round. Happy Cool Gamer has
Hold
no
flank.
real gun.
Teleport's ready.
Peeks out with the Sheriff here. Misses the shot. Misses a third shot. Gets completely flashed. Gets absolutely smothered. Miko getting the final kill. A flawless round for not
Very
winning.
strong gameplay coming from not winning here.
Absolutely. I'm kind of worried. At first, we did see somewhat of a strong Setharon with the trash talk. The Z's come out. Very unsportsmanlike. What do you think's gonna what do you think's gonna go on with that? How's not winning gonna retaliate, right?
Oh, if anything, I think they're gonna be the bigger person and not trash talk back. But you never know what people are gonna do.
That is a very valid point. Mamioro is gonna walk up, hide behind the boxes, hoping that they won't clear him. But we do see Doom holding A all by his lonesome here, as all of them rotate off except for Cool Happy Gamer. Maybe their paths will cross, maybe not. But we do see a cancel call coming from
We got 2K
not
from
winning.
Mamiuru.
But 2K coming out, Happy Cool Gamer getting the pick off of Doom, who was lurking in A. Currently a 5v2 situation for play. Miko does get out Setharon. That is a 2v4 now. Do they turn the tides is the question now. Seems
I
like we
think
might
they
have
would
to.
No, we can't forget that ult coming out from Happy Cool Gaming.
That is correct. The Ob came out, broken bow, power under
Player
smoke,
standing.
and then
Spike
drops
down,
Spore Play all
B.
day through the smoke. Wonderful use of util there. Miko does drop Kuro though, and then shoots the fake clone, gets flashed by it. Mami Yoru does end up taking him down. What a round. What a nice turnaround for 6Sendy's as well.
Very great game so far.
But Lord have mercy. Seems like they're trading skins in, defender spawn right now.
That is exactly what's happening.
Nothing has gone out from 6Sendy's right now. Seems like they might run the
We
2-1-2
do seem
again.
to have an AFK.
Setharon does seem to be AFK. I don't know what's going on. Oh, buys the Sheriff last second. And then a full 5-man hit. Setharon finally coming back to life. No blood has been drawn yet as the smokes do come out. Very aggressive play coming in a tree here as we have 3 on site to fight back. Another Yoru clone does get shot. Bouncing does get the first pick on Happy Cool Gamer. Flash comes out. Doom dodges the flash. Bouncing on LeBron on a 3K right now.
enemy
2 completely
remaining.
missed kills. And then Setharon falls to Miko. It's now a
Big Totemex
1v5
in a
situation.
1v5 situation.
Gets the first pick on
Hits one.
bouncing.
Oh, but he cannot seem to land the other two.
Apples does get the pick on Code. What an unfortunate round for 6Sendy's there. But how's their eco doing? Quite a weak buy coming from 6Sendy's here. Only 2 rifles coming out as 2 of them opt for Buckies. Never mind, the second rifle dies out and it comes back.
For a judge.
We do see an op coming out on the side of not winning. I wonder how they're going to try and feed apples for these couple vital things. C is completely clear. I just realized they ran 4 on A, 1 on B. Sethrone might be the first one.
They did give away their position by shooting behind that box, but that is a reasonable check right there.
That is correct. We do see the fast rotate coming out, but the site is completely owned by NotWinning. The Yoru ult does come out from Mami Yoru. He does spot multiple. Vi's ult does come out. Doom gets the first on Sethrone. Churro gets the return back on foreplay all day. All of the primaries are jammed. Miko gets Churro. Kodamex gets doomed right before that. Do see the flash come out. Catch a couple, but no play off that. Happy Cool Gamer whiffs a couple shots on Apples. Apples is reduced down to half health. Bouncing knocks out Code. I wonder how Happy Cool is going to get this done, but he does not. Oh my gosh, this is seeming to be like a very dominant game for NotWinning. Do you think that they're going to follow this momentum throughout the rest of the game?
Being completely honest with you, they might, unless not Codamex, sorry about that. 6S seems to get their eco back in check. We still have some light buys coming from them, but they do have 3 rifles.
That is true. 3 rifles on the sides of 6Sendy's. Happy Cool Gamer sitting in the corner. Will they spot him out? He peeks out, but Doom gets him down. What an unfortunate occurrence. Bouncing does get the pick of Sethrone up the main. Did miss a little bit of that action. Doom goes out the ult, catches nobody. Churro picks out Doom. That could have been a pivotal moment for this round in terms of 6Sendy's getting some of the momentum back. We have 2 Unbreakable, 2 in tree. Bouncing is clearing all the corners, but no timing does come out. Churro gets 2 apples in foreplay. Bouncing returns onto Code. Mommy gets Miko. That means a 1v2.
The dog doesn't seem to catch anything.
A haunt comes out from Churro, but doesn't seem to catch him. Gets head tapped through the wall. Coming 1v2. Mommy's baiting and still secures the round by getting Bouncing out of the game.
Mami Yoru seems to have some very good gunplay this game. Picks up the op. Let's see what they do with it.
I mean,
Are they going to give it to Chamber, or are they going to give it to Jet?
or Yoru just could be running the op themselves.
Yoru did not run the op themselves. They ended up giving it to
Never mind.
Chamber.
But still, I mean, it's sort of a back and forth going on right now. Mami Yoru going 6 and 5, Churro going 6 and 7. Meanwhile, we have Bouncing going 11 and 5, and Doom going 8 and 5. So I wonder if they have the momentum. Yoru falls to Doom, trying to get the early pick. Cool Gamer returns it with the op onto Apples. Doom does have the shield, which makes it kind of scary for Cool Gamer to fight with the op. I wonder what's going to fall now.
Churro doesn't seem to
The
have
vulnerable
gun.
comes out from Churro. No gun from him. They completely seem to leave CT. No peeking out through that.
Spike planted.
And we do have Bouncing still lurking through the main. Doom does make
We get 3
Churro
marks
fall.
from Churro.
Doom gets the 3rd. Coming up on the ace. Hopefully he doesn't fall to that.
Remaining.
And he doesn't
there's
fall to the
4th.
op. Kodamex with a
Needs to go
stinger.
throw 1 more. Always trying to find how to say stinger.
You know, and he picks up the Vandal. And he chooses to save. Might not have a chance at the ace for Doom here.
If
He's
Doom,
now
if
12 and
Doom
5.
keeps looking, he might catch him off guard.
Who knows? He might just tuck himself into Breakable. Throws a smoke still on C-Site as the bomb is
I
about to
believe
detonate.
the door is open.
It is. He might peek right into the crosshairs of Bouncing.
He
I
gets
guess
out with
not.
the handle.
Gets out with the Vandal, which does help 6Sendy's eco just the tiniest bit.
This seems to be
Admiring
a
that current
more
army.
decently even matchup coming from both teams.
I mean, might be what an angle that we have. Nice observing, Mr. Observer. But aside from that, still a weak buy for
Retrieving wall.
6Sendy's here.
Now we win.
Only 3 rifles coming out, while Code and Sethrone are saving. First pick from Cool Gamer on Miko. What a play. TP's back to safety. We do see the ult come out from Apples here. Doom does get popped. Setharon takes down Doom. Foreplay returns, gets the trade onto Setharon.
Got the breach
breach
opening out this round.
Multiple flashes coming out. Yoru gets down, bouncing.
One enemy
Apples returns on
remaining.
Yoru. Cool Gamer gets Foreplay. Apples gets Cool. And then Churro wraps up the round on Apples. Oh my lord. What a short round. That might be the shortest round that we have seen throughout all of FLV now.
I think that's the shortest round I've seen throughout all my time in Valorant.
I mean, I've definitely seen shorter rounds by if we recall back to one of the 2025 VCT events where a team jumped off the map on Abyss to skip their eco round.
That is
Which-
true. I did forget about that.
Happened once, hasn't happened since there's so much controversy around it. But back to the game at hand in our
That
wonderful
drop
meet.
top here.
First light Valorant. A lot of util being done right now. Churro gets caught off guard backside as Doom pushes completely up. Doom now has his ult. Bouncing drops Yoru. Apples drops Setharon. Huge jet diff going on right now.
Tactical Gamer
don't-
seems to be stuck on B
Spike
site right now.
planted.
Yeah, he does have the op, so he might have to play a little bit more conservative. Try to get as many kills as possible through that.
Last player
Blind comes out,
standing.
only catches one. Miko gets code down.
Tactical
1v5
Gamer doesn't seem to have
situation.
fun either. Ooh, we need to pick up that Vandal before doing anything else. Otherwise, I get
Gets the
things.
first pick on Miko. Misses the shot on Apples, gets triple swung. Bouncing and gets the final kill through that entire encounter. Oh my lord.
So
What
much
a-
just happened in such a short amount of time.
Domination coming from not winning right now. They do have a 2-round lead. Will
But can they
6Sendy's
hold it?
pull it back?
I
It's
do
a
believe
very-
that they'll be able to pull it back.
They might need a.
Still seeing light buys coming from not winning.
They just trading
Can't seem to get
rounds
their
doesn't
eco in
necessarily
check.
help their ego. Yeah. So vulnerable does come out. Cool Gamer TP's back to safety. He does have that trump card. The ult comes out, gets
Like, catches them.
nobody. Even though Yoru had the shorty, Doom gets him down, but Cole does get the trade off back. LeBron once again lurking up B.
We get the buy
Also
ult
doesn't-
now. Catches nobody.
Churro gets a couple good shots off of Miko. Miko gets two though.
Last
Churro and
player
Seth Road.
standing.
Miko just does not get cleared. Cool Gamer finally brings him down, but then gets
That's
taken
Apples
out.
with the final kill.
You know, a lot of final kills coming out from
Last
Apples here.
round in the half.
Definitely knows how to close out a round.
Especially with that op in close quarters.
You know, you would think a gun meant for long range fights doesn't necessarily,
Wouldn't be
have its
good.
strengths.
Oh, looks like our cameraman found the secret room.
Our cameraman loves showing us some close-up angles. We love our cameraman. Give it up
Yeah.
for
Everyone
Mr.
give a round of applause
Milkshake
for our
everybody.
cameraman.
Then we see it. Driving commit back into
We
CB.
got buy ult
Okay,
flash,
Lucas
that
spike.
breach flash.
Comes out, Doom moves, takes more shots. Takes out Doom through the smoke, bouncing gets Yoru. They back up. 2v4 situation. Hopefully they can get a good retake this round. Try to get some of the momentum back heading into the next half. They are holding their respective angles as we see all 5 on site not reaching out to any of the
Spike planted.
extremities. Just
Might I
holding
correct
their
you,
angles.
4 out of 5 on site. Their Vise did die earlier to entry.
Oh,
Last player
Oh.
standing.
foreplay
there's
drops
Tactical
Bull.
Gamer down.
Yep.
Churro returns.
Churro
Tries
gets
to kill Doom.
one, but can't seem to land the other one.
Unfortunate. We have
Switching
a
sides.
4-round lead coming in for not winning right now. How
Have
do you
switched
think?
sides now, so eco shouldn't be a problem this round.
Hopefully not, but how do you
I
think
do
that
think
6
that a
Sendy's
few
is
of
going to
them
pull it
might-
back?
They might buy shields for this round and just try and run it down, see how many they can get before they plant, and then hold cross on, like, if I had to get at least 2 angles.
You know, that's a really good point. You know, we did see a very aggressive playstyle coming out from not winning, just having one player lurking up a different site, hopefully trying to get a rotate pick.
And it
Maybe
doesn't feel like
if
they're going to be doing the same thing. They have 4 people set up to come out during onto A main, and then they have 5
Cutting
sitting
through.
at C.
They are just running the 1-0-4. Apples gets first pick, gets the second onto Mommy. 3v5 situation.
Seem to be stuck in entry to A. Oh, but they might be rotating.
They calling a cancel for A.
Could fake
Yes, they
rotate.
are.
They have Jet sitting there watching the angle.
Still have 2 very aggressive peekers. We do have Doom and 4play all day holding A.
Curious
4play all day
has
decides to
found the
rotate
open
out.
site, but they do not know about the Vise wall that's right in front of them.
That is true. Maybe they.
Trying to bait the wall.
There.
What? A kill. 4play all day drops.
Ooh.
Set their own. Churro
Churro's
alone
stuck
on
behind.
site. Gets the first. Gets the
Player
second.
standing.
Gets
Can't seem to get the
dropped. by
third.
third.
Put him next to the Vise, but cannot win it in the long run.
Still a very dominant show of skill coming out from Not Winning right now. And a very ironic name, don't you think?
Yeah, I was about to ask you a couple rounds ago if you think Not Winning planned on not winning, but I guess not. They came
I
to
don't-
play.
I don't think they never planned on not winning. I think they just prepared for the worst, and the worst never happened.
Yeah, not at least not in this game.
They had somewhat of a rocky start coming out. Won the
They
first
came to
round,
play
lost
and
the
they're not
second two.
messing around.
Time to
We got
jump.
a 5 push on the B coming through B main.
It is their weakest side. They have one person there. Yoru goes for the aggressive play, chasing down Nico. Flash doesn't, but still gets balls.
Bring them down.
Do see the Prowler come out, scans nobody. They do have sight all to themselves. They get the bomb down in the open, hoping to play
We've got
angles.
3 coming from B top. And Vi's coming from. Oh, Vi's getting dropped by that rush.
Last player
Doom
standing.
drops.
Vi's go
Kodamites
down.
drops. Sethron drops. Churro
Happy
drops.
Gamer is
1v3.
pretty low.
Just spamming the bomb.
And
Apples.
she gets dropped.
Apples closing out the round for what, like the 8th time?
Probably, if I'm being honest with you.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?
This seems to be
See.
Apple's game. They came
He
prepared
is.
for everything.
Second frag right now.
That is true.
4.
Climbing to a first frag. Looking to take it from Doom.
4 of the 5 players from Not Winning are currently sitting in the double digits. Meanwhile, only 2 from 6Sendy's sitting in the double digits.
With
This
the
is-
same exact KD.
It is true. 11 and 13 for Cool Gamer and Churro, who are trying their absolute hardest. Sethron sitting at 4 and 13, holding a very aggressive angle with the Marco right now. As we see Apples jump peeking stairs, backing up, hoping to play Heaven. While 4play all day replaces him. Doom spamming through the tree door. Gets nobody though. Yoru's all the way upstairs. More spam coming out from Doom. Yoru drops the first one,
No
4play.
idea.
Gets the Bulldog. Might have a gun advantage in these fights, but does get shot at by Apples. Gets taken down. Sethron does get the trade off though. Smoke's coming out.
That bouncing
Quickly.
coming
Our
from
spike carrier
different
is
site.
Spike down
Nico
A.
dropping
Goes all the way in
code
tree. Has free sight for right now.
right now, but peeks into Doom. Gets dropped though as soon as he comes out. Door does get broken by Sethron, hoping to maybe hit B
Hero does seem to
or
have
rotate
spike,
all the way.
but if they choose
He's
to
playing
go
aggro
for
with the spike, might give him the
Last
bomb.
player standing.
And now the bomb
Spike
is
down B.
in Not
Oh,
Winning's
Happy Cool
hands.
Gamer coming through spawn and gets dropped.
What a whiff.
I don't know why I drew a blank on which side spawn that was.
You're good. But oh my goodness. Not
What
winning is
a
just staying
queen
dominant, not
we
letting them
have
get
for
another
Not Winning.
round. Might also just be a bad day for 6Sendy's. You know, still having the 2 ascendants on their team, just not performing as
Like
well
I said,
as
we
we
never
thought.
knew who's going to be burnt out or who's going to be having a bad game.
That is true, Riot. You called it. Your game sense is just wonderful. Early blind come out. Very aggressive play as they all back up into lobby. Let's see how this plays out. No
Over there.
bloodshed just yet. The Clone does go out.
Zero's
Doesn't
not
get
out.
hit. Flash comes out as they back up. The 4play all day is not in a advantageous position, but falls to Kodum X. Apples drops Yoru.
Siege gets grabbed in.
It was
Doom drops Sethron. Churro drops Doom. Apples drops
Drop
Churro.
Churro.
Refights it.
Happy Cool Gamer fighting stairs. And Dakota Max fighting right.
Good job, Apples.
Last
Cool
player
gamer.
standing.
1v2 situation.
Dropped by Miko. Dakota Max.
Does get the TP off just in time, all the way back to C. This might be a change in tides if Automax can pull this off. Smoke goes out. Waterfall as he pushes up into CT where nobody
Unaware that they're coming through C main.
Retrieving flash.
We got Bouncing and Miko both coming through C main while... Ooh, Kodamax coming through Waterfall.
TP's on the
And
site, hoping to
Miko
get
on
some
the
info.
site.
Gets nothing out of it. But both from NotWinning are on site right now. They spammed the smoke.
One enemy
Kodamax
remaining.
drops Bouncing.
Kodamax drops
Is he
one.
gonna stick? Not planted
know
for
where
him.
he is.
He just hesitates a little
Ooh,
too
and
long.
they get dropped by Miko.
Hesitation is everything
point.
in this game. If you hesitate once, then it might cost you the entire game.
Not even might, it will cost you the entire game. Even 1 second of hesitation on defuse could be the difference between getting bomb and not getting it at all.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, Riot. Now
Our
we
cameraman
might
seems to have
see.
found a bunch of statues.
Oh, our cameraman is loving his job right now.
Again.
Oh yeah.
Now back to the game. We do have Happy Cool Gamer lurking up C as NotWinning decides to run the same aggressive play. What a flash coming out. Gets nobody. As we do see the fast rotate back into C
Bring them down.
as NotWinning thinks that they are still up A because the late Prowler
Out of
coming
charges.
out from Churro.
We got
Decide to walk into the
five holding
Thorns.
down
Surprise
C
here.
site.
Bouncing on the bomb.
Spike
The
down.
3K
One
now with the
enemy
fourth
remaining.
on Ace.
Did we get an
Watch.
ace? Did we get an ace?
Maybe the ace is finally gonna come out.
Choose
Or is
our
Doom
flag.
gonna spoil it? Doom's not gonna
I don't
spoil it. He
think
has his
Doom's gonna
knife
spoil
out.
it. Doom's waiting for the. Doom's waiting for.
Good hit.
Oh, Bouncing doesn't know where
Gets
he
spotted
is.
by the haunt. Doom is still baiting for him.
Oh,
Churro shuts down LeBron, shuts down
Enemy
Doom.
remaining.
Gets the third on Miko. Is this a turnaround here?
Apples pops ult.
Churro
Churro thinks
goes
he's
throughout the
coming through
Prowler.
B. Has
They're
no
about
idea
to
he's coming
cross
through C.
paths
Oh,
with some of the knives. Throws out the
how do you think
tether.
this round's gonna about to end?
Might
30
be one
seconds
for
left.
Apples
Yeah.
here. Has the health advantage.
Marked
And
one.
What a
Churro gets
clutch!
blocked.
Not even sweating.
Goodness. Is that the turn in tides that we needed to see from 6Sendy's here?
I'd say I believe it was, but we can't be too sure. We're gonna need to wait how this round turns out. And
Actually-
see.
And
Does
I just
not
remembered I
winning
didn't
Oh,
I didn't cover this at the beginning of the game. But Churro is actually a substitute for somebody on 6Sendy's roster. Lilaj was subbed out. Must have missed that while I was preparing for that. Yoru going for a very aggressive play. Throwing out the clone, TPing out right after with a Bucky. Whiffs the shots though. 4 play all day gets the first blood. And returns. Kodamax returns. The Bucky drops Kodamax.
down, B.
Go.
Go TPing, hopefully
Go
trying to
get
get
a
a more
rat
aggressive
box.
play.
Churro holding breakable gets that kill on 4play.
Do see
Happy Cool Gamer holding down B main.
LeBron and Apples
Miko
rotating
bringing down
towards A.
breakable. Churro coming right into where Miko was just at. Doesn't know that Miko's holding that angle.
Seems like he's gonna push up right into Miko's crosshairs. See, hugs the wall a little bit more.
But
But
Miko gets dropped.
Miko looks away last second. Fortunately, timing the op is right
Ooh,
there.
and then
Gets
Churro
rolled
gets
in.
dropped by the op. I don't think they know where Happy Cool Gamer is. With Spike, by the way.
30
Ooh,
seconds
Churro's got
left.
that Marshall for Vandal. Fakes plant.
get to play it.
Bring me the arsenal.
Oh, there's that
But the ulti comes
Visol.
out.
This
He
might
does
be the
evade
crucial
the
turning
ulti
point
though.
to win. has no time to hesitate on that plant.
Planted.
Got Vi's drop.
There it is.
GG.
That is the game. Wow, I'm speechless.
Team Ace.
What a
I-
game.
Defenders
from
win.
NotWinning.
That's a hell of a benchmark.
They were ruthless.
Such a that was such a dominant game. Coming from not winning.
Oh
It was
yeah.
such an ironic name coming from them. But, Doom and, LeBron decided to come out and just show out. No hesitation from them. Complete domination. 19 and 11 was the KD for Doom. Bouncing on LeBron had a 20 and 10 KD, both above 300 in their ACS. I wish
They
there was a
came to
stat
play
for
and they
last
were not
ones.
messing around.
Oh, absolutely. As we see here, 7 first bloods coming out from Doom. He really played his role as a duelist well, don't you think?
Yes, he did.
One
I
that
think
was
it was
really
smart
good.
to put Doom on Duelist.
Yeah, most dominant
He is
players,
one of the
most
most
leading the
dominant and
team.
most aggressive players on their team.
But yeah, no, if we think about it, very good map pick. I was 6Sendy's in the end of the day picking Lotus, and then we started off not winning on defense. 6Sendy's on offense. Sorry, I got that mixed around. I got that mixed around.
Yeah, you did. But NotWinning had a really good team comp for defense because they could put all 4 of their teammates on one site and just have Vi's holding down C.
Now, we did see actually no, we saw Vi's coming out on NotWinning's part, but maybe Chamber wasn't the right pick. Happy Cool Gamer, being an ascendant PR player, was maybe hoping to use some of his higher skill to take some more aggressive gunfights, especially with Chamber's hit.
True. However, Chamber's kit is also more for long range, and with a map like this with a bunch of close range angles, I don't think it was the right play on this map.
Also, I don't think NotWinning, well, they did hit C a lot, but then again, Happy Cool Gamer just was not at all just where he was supposed to be.
Can't forget that Apple had the op coming down C and coming down A every time, so it's not even like if Happy Cool Gamer was in the right spots, they would have had much of a chance in the op fights, because Apples seem to have some really good gunplay today.
That is true. Apples did have a
Coming out with
very
an
slow
8
start.
KD.
Yeah, very slow start coming out from Apples here, but then did end up bringing the momentum, bringing the power of the op in a very well played and well thought out way.
If I'm being honest with you, 6Sendy's econ was not there today.
If you win the rounds, you get good eco, but I guess it just was not where it needed to be.
One too many save rounds coming out of them tonight,
That is
actually.
true. And with that, any final comments, Mr. Riot?
I wish that my game sense for spectating was as good as my game sense in my silver lobbies.
Oh, absolutely. I'm with you there. Once again, thank you, Riot, for casting this game with me. Thank you to our wonderful stream op and to our wonderful observer who gave us some great moments in between rounds.
Oh yeah.
And with that, we have a good, strong win for NotWinning versus 6Sendy's. And I hope you all have a wonderful night.